Humpty Dumpty sat on a wall. Humpty Dumpty had a great fall. All the king's horses and all the king's men couldn't put Humpty together again. Or could they? How does Humpty's life change after his great fall? Life begins when you get back up again. Good evening and welcome to Read Aloud Fun. I am your guest host tonight, Humpty Dumpty. I'm sure you all have heard my little story. Well, there's more to my life since then. So, here is the story of how I got back up again. In other words, after my great fall. As we are going through the story, I want you to see if you can figure out the lesson that I'm trying to teach you. And hopefully, you will also make sure that if you have a fixed mindset, you will change to a growth mindset. You'll see the questions going across the screen very shortly. Now, let's sit back, relax, and get ready for After the Fall, how Humpty Dumpty got back up again. My name is Humpty Dumpty. This was my favorite spot, high up on the wall. I know it's an odd place for an egg to be, but I love being close to the birds. Then one day, I fell. I'm sort of famous for that. Folks called it the Great Fall, which sounds a little grand. It was just an accident, but it changed my life. Fortunately, all the king's men managed to put me back together again. There I go, leaving the hospital. Well, most of me. There were some parts that couldn't be healed with bandages and glue. After that day, I became scared of heights. I was so scared that it kept me from enjoying some of my favorite things, like my favorite cereal on that top shelf. I walked past that wall every day and I would think about climbing that ladder again. I really missed the birds and being high above the city, but I could never do it because I knew that accidents can happen. I eventually settled for watching the birds from the ground. It wasn't the same, but it was better than nothing. Then one day, an idea flew by. Hmm, making planes was harder than I thought. It was easy to get cuts and scratches, but day after day, I kept trying and trying until I got it just right. Look at that beauty right there. Isn't she gorgeous? My plane was perfect and it flew like nothing could stop it. I hadn't felt that happy in a long time. It wasn't the same as being up in the sky with the birds, but it was close enough. Unfortunately, accidents happen. They always do. So, what is an egg to do? Well, I almost, and I do mean almost, walked away again. But then I thought about all the time I spent working on my plane and all the other things I'd missed. I decided I was going to climb that wall. But the higher I got, the more nervous I felt. I didn't want to admit it. I was terrified. I didn't look up. I didn't look down. I just kept climbing, one step at a time. Gotta keep going until I was no longer afraid. And you know what? Maybe now you won't think of me as that egg who was known for falling. Hopefully, you'll remember me as the egg who got back up. Notice anything different about me? Watch me change and learn how to fly. The end. I hope you enjoyed my story, and I hope you have used my story to figure out how you can conquer your fears, how you can persevere. Never, ever give up. You too can learn how to fly. Until next time, keep falling in love with reading, and we'll see you again at Read Aloud Fun. Bye bye for now.